there, hello, and welcome to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat. Have you ever started to do something and then changed your mind? You know, like you really wanted one thing, but then, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna talk about, no, forget it. That's not what I want to do either. How about this instead? Have you ever said that you were gonna do something, but then ended up not? No. Tell you what, just watch this video. Take him away, officer. No need to thank me. We are all on the same team. Team. Now, that would be nice. I may be Patman, the greatest superhero that Patropolis has ever seen. But even I am starting to struggle. This heroing is hard work. Ever since the Blue Boy of Blessing got his brand new part-time job washing dishes at the Burger Hut, I've had to stop all the crime-committing criminals myself. I could sure use a new, stupendous sidekick.
Do my ears hear helpless hollering from a hapless hero?
Evil villain man! What are you doing here?
Yes, it is I, evil villain man. And did I understand that correctly? Patman is perhaps petering out in his pursuit of villainous villains?
I may be worn out, evil villain man, but I still have energy enough to defeat you.
Oh, I do not doubt it, Patman. But you misunderstand, my heroic hero. I have not come to do battle, but to turn in my application for the job.
The job?
The sidekick job. I may not be the sidekick you deserve, but I'm the one that you need right now. Although, with my experience, I'm sure that I qualify for a lead role rather than simply a sidekick. But still, a job is a job. And muggers can't be choosers, as they say.
You want to apply for the job of being my sidekick? No offense, but why? Aren't you a supervillain?
Fair enough. But it's Time Change Sunday, and I figured if time can change, so can I. Maybe it's time I went in a different direction. That and someone beat me to the Burger Hut job that I really wanted.
Right. You feel qualified to be a hero's sidekick?
Please, I've seen what you do firsthand. It doesn't look that difficult. Besides, it's not like you go up against the best and brightest villains.
I mostly go up against you.
My point exactly. Who would know better how to defeat me than me?
I guess that makes sense.
It might.
So, are you willing to do whatever it takes to see evil vanquished in Patropolis?
Oh, absolutely.
The first thing we'd have to do is change your name.
What? Why?
Evil villain man? That's not exactly a hero's name.
I see. It's just that I've kind of grown accustomed to it. Maybe we could just change the way we say it. Perhaps add a comma. It's no longer I, evil villain man, but more of a look, evil villain man.
I don't know. I guess we can think about it. Also, we'll need to change your color scheme. All black just cries out, bad guy.
Or does it cry out, nonconformist? It will help me to stand out from all the other heroes out there in their bright blues and reds. Besides, I look good in black. It's my color.
Okay, fine. But the mustache, that at least has to go. Nothing says villain quite like that black mustache.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to grow this thing? No way I'm shaving it. Also, you do realize that I have a black mustache with blonde hair? I mean, that's incredibly rare.
I thought you said that you were willing to do whatever it took to see evil vanquished in Patropolis.
Oh, I am! Why, when I get back to my evil lair, I'm going to...
lair? No, no, no. Heroes do not have evil lairs.
So where's the fun in that?
I'm afraid you don't seem very committed to this job, evil villain man.
Ahem, that's evil villain, man. And I absolutely am committed to this job. I mean, I need it. Have you seen what inflation has done to the price of fries at the Burger Hut? Now that's evil. I need another paycheck just to eat there.
Wait, you mean that you're just doing this for the money?
Yeah. Why else would I do it?
We do it because seeing justice done is its own reward.
You can't spend justice.
I hate to break this to you, but we don't get paid.
What? No kickbacks, no finder's fees, no cash donations from a grateful populace?
I got a thank you note from the kids at the orphanage once.
Good luck buying fries with that. That's it. I'm out. I'm heading back to my life of crime. You, Patman, may keep that from ever paying me anything either, but at least I don't have to shave. And a good thing I didn't. I need this mustache to look truly terrifying. Until next time, Patman, evil villain man, is heading back to his evil lair in his evil black costume. Good thing I kept all this stuff. I'm gonna need it.
Well, that was disappointing. I guess I'll just go get the mail. Oh, look. It contains a check from the mayor, along with a note. Dear Patman, your heroics saved the city $100 million last year. So, we decided to send half that amount to you out of gratitude. Please split this money with everyone who helps you. Sincerely, the mayor. What a pleasant surprise. I think it's time for me to head to Burger Hut. More fries for me. Despite evil villain man saying that he wanted to be Patman's sidekick, I knew pretty quickly that he was not that committed. How could I tell? Because he insisted on keeping everything that made him a villain. He was ready to go back. In 1 Kings chapter 19, verses 19 through 21, Elijah goes to Elisha and calls him to come follow him, to get ready to be the next prophet of God. When Elijah finds him, Elisha is plowing a field with 12 yoke of oxen and is driving the last yoke himself. That means 24 oxen with servants helping. In other words, Elisha comes from a family with money. We also know that he's close with his parents because we see him go and kiss them. But despite having every reason to stay home and not follow Elijah, he heads off. And unlike evil villain man, however, he fully commits. 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 21 says, So Elisha left him and went back. He took his yoke of oxen and slaughtered them. He burned the plowing equipment to cook the meat and gave it to the people, and they ate. Then he set out to follow Elijah and became his servant. Elisha gets rid of everything that he could go back to. In a previous verse, we see him kiss his parents goodbye. Then he kills the oxen and burns the plow. There's no turning back now. Elisha had made up his mind. He was giving his whole life to God. God calls us to fully follow him. In Luke chapter 9, verse 62, Jesus replied to a person that claimed to want to follow him but wasn't fully committed. No one who puts a hand to the plow and looks back is fit for service in the kingdom of God. In other words, you're either all in or not in at all. God calls all of us to follow him. But sometimes we try to hold on to things that he tells us to let go of. We don't fully commit. Do you have anything holding you back? Have you completely committed, or are you like evil villain man, claiming to want one thing while keeping the other? In Luke 16:13, Jesus says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you'll be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and mammon." What is mammon? It's things that cause worldly pleasure, usually money or stuff. So if you're going to follow God, do it. But you've got to be all in. You can't hold anything back from him. You can't try to have it both ways. Are you holding on to anything, or are you fully committed? Is there anything that you need to let go of? Let's be all in. I'm Pastor Pat with Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. We'd love to have you join us for Sunday services. We meet each week at 10 o'clock. You can also find us online at summitchurchmt.com or on Facebook and YouTube at Summit Church MT. Our children's ministry Facebook page is Base Camp Kids Min. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, all the things. I'll see you next time. Bye!